Tonight on Bondi Rescue, an unwelcome visitor slithers onto the beach.
This job freaks me out sometimes, seriously.
Reidy faces his demons in big surf.
Hey, you found this! Go harder!
And Whippet gets his revenge with a practical joke to beat all others.
Every day I drink Nekano Oshiko.
The days are getting shorter and the water is getting cooler. By summer's end, some of Bondi's lifeguards will have performed hundreds of rescues each.
It is important that we keep track of the rescues because then it lets us plan for where we should best put our resources.
It's a busy Sunday. At South Bondi, Backpackers Rip is pulling hard. Expecting a score of rescues, the two old pros have decided to show young Turk Blake just how it's done.
So you can do the most rescues, I think, unofficially.
And,
We're going tit for tat, aren't we? Poor old Blake. Blake ain't getting to go, eh?
he's done 4,000, he's had enough.
Who's up next, mate?
You're up, Rod. Don't muck it up. Don't muck it up.
Kobox spots two swimmers drifting towards the rip, but he's out there so quickly there's no rescue required.
Swim over there, like 2 feet that way, you'll be able to walk in.
He's wasted it. So he's hanging out at the moment, trying to get someone to get on his board.
Hey, mate.
Ripped off.
Not my day, I don't think.
While Kobox is yet to get off the mark, Terry heads out for a man being kept afloat by a passing surfer.
Yep, he's got him. Oh, he's one up on me.
Right, just come back a little for me.
And a big bloke too. He might get a couple of bonus ones.
You all right, buddy?
Thanks very much, mate.
Yeah, good as gold.
I didn't realise it was between the flags, so I looked up. And these are visitors from London. I'm the Aussie. So it's embarrassing.
You're the local.
Yeah.
You guys are pommies.
Yeah.
You two come down and told the local that he shouldn't be swimming in the rip at Bondi. Is that right?
Yeah, it's right.
I'm quite embarrassed.
You're embarrassed, mate.
Well, we'll be embarrassed together,
I'm
won't we?
looking down the barrel against a couple of pommies. They win the cricket too. Unbelievable.
Oh, what? Good on you, boys.
Thanks a lot.
Take it easy. Swimming a flag. All right?
Okay. Nice one.
It goes against the rules of lifeguarding. It's always the pommies that get caught in the rip.
Meanwhile, Kobox bags his first rescue of the day to make it 1-1.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
As the rip pulls harder on the falling tide, Terry and Kobox are kept busy.
How you going? After you a lift?
There's 2 all right now.
But Backpackers is pumping. There's no shortage of customers, that's for sure.
Off duty, Kobox and Whippet have another challenge going, a long-standing tradition of practical jokes. Kobox got the last laugh when he talked English tourist Katie into pretending she recognised the former soapy star.
Are you all going away?
I was, yes.
So what are you doing tonight? What are we doing tonight?
I don't know.
By the way, met my friend Katie.
Now Kobox is about to get his comeuppance. Whippet's fooled him into thinking that he's about to star in a TV commercial for a Japanese energy drink. Kobox has taken the morning off to star in the ad.
We told him that the first series has gone big in Japan and that they're frothing over it over there, and they're stoked on him because he's like top lifeguard and he's a surfer, and so I've enlisted the help of a couple of friends to pay him back. Got a translator, a marketing manager and a director. His site, he's got no idea. He's going to spit it when he finds out.
How are you?
なんかテレビで見るともうちょっとこう背高いかなと思ったんですけど。
You look much taller on television. But you know, the Japanese audience just adore you.
Oh, okay.
持ってっていうセリフを感じになるんですけど。
Just ride the jet ski and approaching to the beach, and then jump off the jet ski, and then present our soft drink.
Soft drink?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, easy.
Oh, mate, it is gold at the moment. It's hook, line and sinker.
This is going to be the funniest thing ever.
God, TV scene 1, take 2.
Well, this lifeguard, it's only one drink that does it. Every day I drink Nekano Oshiko. How's that?
It was very good, but next time can you try the Hoppo? Because we didn't know you're balding.
what?
We didn't know you were balding. Your hair there,
Oh, okay.
you're losing your hair.
Yeah.
So try the Hoppo this time. And also,
I'm losing my hair. I want the hat back. Give me the hat. I can't bother need the hat.
The fear of sharks lurks in the back of every swimmer's mind. But at nearby Tamarama, beachgoers have encountered a completely unexpected threat.
What is a snake doing on the beach at Tamarama? What's it doing here? Which one is it? A snake on the beach at Tamarama? This job freaks me out sometimes, seriously. Tamarama Lifeguards to Bondi Lifeguards. I'm just down the southern end of Tamarama Beach and I've got what looks to be a black snake. So can you please make a phone call to get a ranger down here or someone down here? Because I don't know what to do with this thing. Over?
Yeah, so was it Sydney Wildlife? Yeah. She reckons it's a sea snake.
Oh, yeah?
Because she said black snakes won't go under rocks. One of the lifeguards to Tamarama Lifeguards. And they said a black snake, if it's a red-bellied black snake, it won't go under a rock.
If it's a sea snake, the tail should be flat.
No, mate, it's a dead set black snake.
Yeah, tail is definitely not flat, and it definitely has a red underbelly, and it's just kind of cruising around the rocks at the moment and onto the sand. Over.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She said it won't hide, it'll keep going around, moving around.
Yeah, it's definitely a black snake, 100%.
They don't know how far away the guy is.
Yeah, copy Bruce. The sooner the better.
It's flaring its head and it doesn't look too happy.
Tamarama clear.
All right, where's this ranger? I want this snake off my beach.
There's a venomous black snake on Tamarama Beach around the corner from Bondi. A volunteer wildlife ranger finally arrives.
Hi, how are you?
No one knows.
thanks.
This is the first time Jodie's ever been called on to catch a black snake.
Has anyone got a size 9 sand shoes? I need enclosed shoes.
Everyone can just move back, please.
Don't know which way it's going to go.
Yep, and it's already distressed.
Guys, move back.
Everybody
move back.
clear out.
Off the concrete, please.
Everybody clear out.
Then she does something even Yatesy wouldn't dare.
Then she tried to grab it. She's crazy. How's your pulse from out?
I just felt a pulse. She's probably doing about 150, I reckon. She's a bit freaked out. I think.
By now, this black snake is in a very dark mood.
Don't let it go. Hey! Get your snake out. Call it a day. Good job, Jodie. Well done, madam. Sterling effort. And thanks for coming down, Tama. Thank you, Jodie.
No problems.
Yeah, thanks very much, Jodie.
Thanks, Tom.
Forever in your hand.
Whippet's elaborate practical joke on Kobox is well underway. He thinks he's on the fast track to fame and fortune in a Japanese energy drink commercial.
I told him that he's too short so far, that he looks taller on TV, and that he's going bald.
So, what's the problem this time?
when you deliver a line, can you present your pectoral and suck your stomach in? Yep. Never ever relax your abdominal. Just suck your abdominal in. Imagine you're the hero in an action movie.
Yep.
So you're Mel Gibson on Bondi.
This may be the hardest money he's never earned.
Deano, off you go. Scene one, take 3.
For this lifeguard, there's only one drink that does it. Deano, Oshiko.
Okay, Mr. Rodney, he thinks you lack dignity, presence, and the charisma, so he wants more of a movie star quality.
How about trying to go get You gotta be a movie star, lifeguard.
Scene 1, take 4.
Every day, I drink Deano, Oshiko.
Yeah, you look like a... you look like a bit old man, so just imagine you're the most popular lifeguard in Japan.
Okay.
And remember, present your chest and suck your stomach in. And
Okay.
thank you.
I'll tell you, I'll knock him out.
And remember, dignity, presence, and charisma.
Okay.
Kobox summons all his dignity, presence, and charisma for one more take.
For this lifeguard, there's only one drink that does it. Every day I drink Nekano Oshiko.
With Kobox's patience wearing thin, the Japanese director decides to call it a wrap.
I was sick. Don't get much better, really.
Well, I can't do any better than that. No.
Sick.
Mr. Rodney, it was a beautiful take, and we are sure that your future as a TV star in Japan is now guaranteed.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Yeah, he said, you look old and tired. I tell you what, I was going to grab him by the neck and throw him in the water.
But Kobox may do more than that to Whippet when he finds out he's been had. At Backpackers Rip, Kobox and Terry are keeping a tally of their rescues to see who does most. But when Kobox is called up to the tower, Blake takes advantage of the opportunity to better the old pros. With Kobox and Terry on 2 rescues each, Blake suddenly has 3 to deal with all at once.
We're going to go this way, all right, and just wash in, all right?
He's actually doing exactly the right thing. Instead of trying to come back into the rip, he's pulling him across onto the sandbank into the wave area and hopefully they can get washed in.
Well, Terry, I decided since I'm so efficient in my rescues, I'm joining the competition. And I'm now winning.
Blake?
Yeah.
It's early days. We're from the old school.
Yeah.
We never count our chickens before they hatch.
Terry goes for his 3rd rescue after spotting a swimmer yelling for help.
How you going, buddy?
Where are you from?
Oh, look.
Then Blake heads out for another swimmer caught in the notorious rip, his 4th rescue.
Yeah. Come back.
Heading back in, he sees another swimmer and makes the bold decision to paddle both of them in, taking his rescue total to 5.
The confidence he's showing is outstanding. It's not easy at all to rescue one person at times, let alone 2.
Yeah, that's the first time I've brought in more than one person on the board like that. I thought I'd try paddling and could have waved and everything. It was sweet.
Yeah, with the 3 before and the 2 he's just brought in, I think he's up to about 5 or 6 now, which I'm not real happy about. I think he was orchestrating and getting me stuck up in here.
2 rescues and the old guys are out of it. It's 5 to 3. They got nothing.
Early in summer, Reidy was bagged out by his colleagues after he chickened out of catching big waves.
This is one of the worst displays of board paddling I've ever seen.
He struggles a little bit when it gets up a bit, you know. Over 3-4 foot, he starts to get a little bit nervous, a little bit twitchy.
Ever since, Reidy's been waiting for some big surf to redeem himself. And maybe today's the day.
Well, it's probably 4 to 5 foot now and picking up a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes out there.
Let's go.
Brooke's gone out to give him some moral support, sort of.
I'm just going to put him on a big wave, just make him go anything and don't even worry if he gets smashed. Make him cop a flogging off the boys and doesn't get any.
Pulling off the wave doesn't help, nor does abandoning his board.
Yeah, crappie, I saw him. He just gets to that last stage when he's just about to drop in. It looks like he's just hesitating.
Reidy's pulled back as Brooke cracks a big wave. Things are looking bleak.
Right now, he's 0 for 2. He's just pulled back. I think it's almost time to intervene.
Who better to give Reidy some stick than his old nemesis, hard man Corey?
So I'm going out on the jet ski to try and give Reidy a little bit of encouragement. I'm going to say go, or I'll bag you the rest of your life.
You've got to go. To all your fight, you've got to go. This is not just redemption for you, it's the whole lifeguard service. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to fall off. That's the worst thing that's going to happen. I promise I won't let you drown. Just slide back and hold on to them handles and you'll be sweet. And even if you get wiped out, don't let go of your board. Paddle! Paddle, you're going this! You're going it! Paddle harder! Harder! Oh, about time! About time you gotta go! Just hold on!
Yeah, you got a good one. You got a good wave. It's just not quite as big as we want it, but has to start.
After conquering his fear, there's no stopping Reidy now. He heads out for another session with H, the old man of the sea. So, what's the verdict from Corey?
I reckon the biggest wave he got was 5 foot, and I'd let him get away with saying it was 6 foot, which is pretty big for him, so I'm pretty impressed that he went it, because it was a decent sized wave, and I know he's pretty happy with himself, so that'd be the biggest wave he's ever caught in his life, for sure.
Now he's redeemed himself. There's only one thing Reidy's after.
Obviously it's not enough. I need bigger. I want bigger.
Japan's favourite lifeguard, Rodney Kerr, is about to watch the energy drink ad that will bring him fame and fortune.
Ready?
Number 1 lifeguard, Bondi Beach, rocking and roll, Rodney Kerr. He likes the big waves, he likes the beautiful women, but he only likes one drink.
For this lifeguard, there's only one drink that does it. Every day I drink Nekano Oshiko.
Kobox still hasn't twigged. Now it's time to reveal the sting.
Well, Rod, I think you did an amazing job today. Don't listen to the little bloke in the hat. You got bucket loads of charisma. But in all, I had to get you back. I didn't think I'd get you this good, but, you know, you're playing with the best.
Whole thing set up. Imagine if I punched him.
That's what he was when you say.
Who was he?
It's this bloke we found on the beach the other day.
But what is Niko no Oshiko?
The drink.
It means cat's piss.
Every day I drink Nekano Oshiko. Oh, that was the best sketch we ever Oh, you know what that means, ain't it?
Oh, no, there's no more. It's game over.
No, it's not over yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Back to the sweet times, the happy nights. Everything is gonna be alright in the summertime. Baby, in the summertime.
At South Bondi, Blake and Terry race to help Deano rescue 2 swimmers in Backpackers Rip.
There's a couple of blokes going under. They're dead set about to drown. Just right in on the shore, like you wouldn't believe how close they are.
Deano helps a fully clothed man keep his head above water. Blake joins in and rescues his 6th victim of the day. Terry backs up Deano, who's swum the other man to safety.
Yeah, the 2 guys were fully clothed, and by the looks of them, they couldn't swim a stroke. So it's just, you know, we're really lucky that Deano spotted it from the south end. The majority of people think that people are going to drown out in the back in the deep water, but you know, people can drown within, you know, yards of the shoreline.
We're very lucky that the guys are on the ball today. Man, you're in deep trouble if we didn't see you.
I mean, the waves will keep coming and coming, and the flow will keep sinking. Then it was hard to breathe in air. I really thought that I was going to die today.
Another 30 seconds, that could have well have been a double tragedy, that one. They were 2 lucky guys.
Thanks a lot.
Respect the ocean, man.
Yeah.
Back in the tower, Kobox compiles the day's rescue stats.
We're still going, I've one more to go, and I'm probably the worst ever at a rupperer. Well, Blake, yeah, he got the title, didn't he?
With a tally of 6 rescues, rookie Blake takes line honours for the day.
At the end of the day, all that really matters is every rescue that we did, someone went home and it wasn't someone that went in an ambulance.
The kid who grew up 60 kilometres from the beach has proved he's a contender.
I think he's got another 12 months in him yet before we be realistic and think that he's just all of a sudden going to be up to the speed of a lot of the other guys. You know, being as keen and enthusiastic as he is, he's got a big chance of doing it.
Done yourself proud. I'm sure Rod will have something up there he'd like to say to you, because when you beat the old fellas, even when you win, you lose. Even when you win, you lose.
Yeah, the good news is I can see, right? You have defeated me, okay? But the bad news is you got to pack up. You cool with that?
Yeah, I could see that coming.
I'm not being mean, mate. Good job, mate. You did good today.
Yeah.
At season's end, it's the lifeguards' turn to let their hair down and have some fun in the sun.
We have Rodney, rock and roll Kerr, ranked world number 6 back in '86, and has also put on 6 kilos since then.
Another summer gone, and a chance to reflect on a season past.
Yeah, memorable part for me was having Blake and Brooke added to the team. Brooke's been a great bonus for us.
Looks heaps nice, doesn't it?
It does. Looks gorgeous, Brooke. A bit like yourself.
He struggled a little bit at the start, but the thing with Blake is he's so determined and he's so enthusiastic with everything that we do down here at the beach that he was never really going to, fail.
It feels weird to say, but I kind of just say that guy's life, and it's pretty unreal, really.
I know everyone down here would love to have him back. So eager and so keen, and he's such a nice kid.
It's been awesome to be part of that group, I guess, for a little while, and hopefully be accepted a bit, I guess. So
this has definitely been the most full-on season that I've been here, and this is my 3rd season. Yeah, we had a drowning, we had a successful resuscitation. It's just been a mixed bag, but everyone's handled it so professionally, and we really came out on top at the end of this season.
The guy we lost in the south corner, that's definitely something that I'll remember, because some of the phone calls and stuff I got from the guys like that night, because I think they knew that I was sort of cut up about it a lot, just telling me, you'll get through it and stuff. It's happened to, one of us at some stage, and yeah, it was a pretty good feeling to know that you've got those guys behind you when you need them.
When you see the kind of things we have to deal with, like that drowning, fully understand why everyone's so tight, and you got to be there for each other and always have each other's back.
We sometimes kind of relate the lifeguards to almost like a footy team, because it's such a strong team environment, and when it all ends, it's kind of, everyone goes off to the little parts of the world and does their own little things until the next season starts.
Even in the winter when we're not really working together all that much, we still keep in touch, hang out with each other, and it's great. A few of the boys are getting married this year, so there'll be a couple of bucks parties going on, which will be good for a bit of a catch-up.
Yeah, wait for everyone to come back and then the games start again. Back every year for the rest of my life. This is the best job in the world. And, as long as they'll have me back, I'll keep giving it 100%.